Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Val. It's been a long time. Welcome to 2024. I hope this year will be very interesting and I hope last one was not very disappointing. And today I want to talk about the tool for everybody who is in makeup or design or artistry in any case. And this is a color wheel. It's an amazing tool, and if you get it for yourself, you will find amazing ways to use it. And today I want to speak about what it is, how to use it, how it can help you. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. So what is the color wheel? It's usually a circular chart with multiple colors in it. Typically it is 12, so it looks just like this one. I bought this specifically for purpose of using it within my makeup, and I tried to find the harmonious combinations using this tool, and it really does help. So if you're struggling, this thing is going to help, and I will expand now why and how it will help. We all know about the primary colors. Primary colors are the first three that cannot be created from any others. So red, blue and yellow are the primary colors. You cannot mix them out of anything else. Then you have secondary colors. Secondary colors is basically when you're mixing two of these primary colors and you get the secondary color. Like, for example, if you mix red and yellow, you get the orange. If you mix yellow and blue, you get the green. Then if you mix red and blue, you get the purple or violet. And secondary colors are exactly these: green, orange and violet. And then the others you can get by mixing those two together, and basically they're just mix and mix and mix and mix. Black, white and gray are achromatic colors. They don't actually have a color by itself, kind of, because black is the lack of any light and white is a completely lighted up, so to say. And you can get varieties. For example, if you mix more black into it, you get more of shades, and that create the tone of your color. And here on the other side I have basically the same chart but with lighter ones, and it creates tints. So when you add white, you create the tint. So pastel is also part of these, and this is the generic explanation of what color wheel is. Now when we know about the colors in general and this chart, it's the basics. Let's talk about the harmony in colors. So you can create visually pleasing color schemes by using specific parameters. It's complementary, analogous or triadic colors. So complementary colors will be colors that stand against each other in the color wheel. So green is complementary to red, and if you move this, you will find this all over the chart. And for example, yellow is going to be complementary to violet. This creates one of the most bright things. So it's visually appealing, it is harmonious, but at the same time, if you use them together, like one on top of the other, you are neutralizing things. That's why when we have redness in the face, and it's, for example, not very red, but something like pinkish, then we will use the same row in green, and it's gonna be a tint or a slight concealer to neutralize the redness. Same way, if you have some spots that are more orange, you will try to find something blue to neutralize it. And if you have like dark circles in purple, so your violet purple or red violet even sometimes will be neutralized by yellow tints, and sometimes more greenish, so depending on where your redness is or your dark circle is. So that's the general idea of first complementary colors. Analogous colors mean that they are next to each other, so they're positioned right next to each other. This will be analogous colors, and you can create gradients with it. It's really beautiful. If you don't know how to get to red from green or from blue, you go by the circle, by the color wheel, and you can grab some of the colors that you have, for example, from red to violet and then to blue. It will create a very harmonious combination. It will look absolutely wonderful. I will try to demonstrate all of these kind of types of things. So this is going to be a long video. The last is the triadic colors. Triada is also shown in here on this chart. When you have a red, then the triadic. Here in the center you have it also. Here it will show that the blue and yellow will create a triad. All of these colors will look harmoniously together. It attracts attention. It still feels a bit weird because, yeah, they are not common things, and basically it's something that really grabs your attention, and this is how you can use a schemas for everything from your makeup. For example, you can do the top lid in red and yellow and the bottom lid in blue. This will be the triadic colors usage. Or you can do your blue and yellow eyes and red lips, for example. There are many possibilities. You can expand anything. This also helps to choose the lipstick to your eye color, or it helps to choose what your eyes themselves, your iris color will be contrasted with, and then you can use those. It's really amazing, and as I said, I will try to demonstrate at least a couple of makeups with that schemas, and let's continue. Now what I have on my face is monochromatic color. Basically I took the orange side, here the dark one. Brown is kind of a dark orange, maybe sometimes dark red. A lot of these colors here will actually go to brown the more dark you get to it. So my eye color is blue and gray, and I chose brown, and I added the colored accent. This is Birdsong by Carla Cosmetics on my this swoosh thing, a thing of interest, and the sticker is just a nail sticker. So I bought a bunch of them and I'm just using nail stickers, and I also use nail rhinestones. If you're searching for something like this, it's for nails. Just use it with the lash glue instead of nail glue. Don't use nail glue on your eyes. And beige, orange and brown create a monochrome. So I'm in monochrome today. Even my top is kind of fitting. And now I will get rid of my current makeup and let's create 3 other ones based on complementary and analogous, and yeah, basically on the harmony of these tools. This is, by the way, Atomus 26 centimeter color wheel. The color grade is not that important, so you don't have to spend a lot of money. It's about €6, $6 from Amazon, and it just helps to have this physically nearby, somewhere near your vanity, so you can have a look, just decide, and from there you go with your makeup. Now, wiping off everything and starting fresh. Welcome to my face being really close. I put on the macro lens, and actually in this distance my face is going to be wider because that's how focal distance works. If you want to know more about that, just let me know in the comments. I prepared my skin already with a bit of Embryolisse Latte Creme Concentrate and this Tarte Fond Sealer. It's good for dry skin, so I enjoy that. And I apologize if my camera doesn't catch the focus properly. On lips, as a prep, I have Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in shade Primrose. And on the lid itself, I placed Painterly Paint Pot by MAC because it matches my skin tone pretty nicely and it's good base for me. I don't need the longevity, I just need it to not be on that veiny area. So, for the first look, I will be creating the classic red and green. I think I will go with the green makeup in general and maybe some red. Not cut crease, but something interesting in that direction. As a palette today I will be using this Delancey Olive Earth. It has a lot of greens, which I like. Here it is. It was sent to me and we had a collaboration. The video is on in shorts actually, so thanks to Delancey for this palette. And I will be, yeah, just making some green eyes today. This will be mostly just me doing some makeup. And there will be 3 looks in this video, so if you're not really interested in that, sorry about that. I'm starting with Wilderness Nude and Spectrum B07. It's a fluffy crease brush. B is blending, so In this case, it's blending, and I'm starting with Wilderness Nude because it's beigey color, so it's good transition color. I'm looking straight into my mirror here, and I'm starting above my crease. So I need to take the whole area, and it will be just above the crease. Same shade I will drag into the bottom lid. The focus here is gonna be awful. I will probably work one eye at a time so that I can show and repeat it after without the camera itself. Then I'm taking another fluffy blending brush but smaller. This one will be A12, also from Spectrum, and Hockey Green color. A means application, just so you know. Hockey Green is not going to be that different from the one that I applied, so it's just slowly going into the green. It's like very slight blending. Then I can take my Essence Love is Love. It doesn't have a number. I've been using it already, so it doesn't matter really. I'm going into the Olive Branch. Olive Branch already quite more pigmented. Also dragging it to the bottom lash line. That's generally a bottom lid, why am I calling it lash line? And new brush again. I would take something like Spectrum R28. It looks like this. And I'm digging into blackish green, placing it into the depth point. So the depth point is the very outer edge of the eye, basically where the eye ends. That's where all the depth is supposed to be. Now, as you can see, I took one side of this brush. Now I can turn it around and go into the summer green. That's the summer green. Placing it next and trying to blend them together. This is only the top lid now. Now I need something similar, like this brush. So maybe I will take something similar. What do I have similar? Okay, let's take the Spectrum R12 again. This is the Pumpkin King collection. I love these brushes. I'm getting into the Olive Branch and dragging it to the green here, making it a bit less of this. It's like a more teal and we want more green, so it is what it is. Now I can remove a couple of fallouts basically from the brush. I'm taking the Lovebird. Lovebird is going here, and with the back side, which is an olive green, we can mix them together. There is a bit of fallout, but not a huge one, so it's okay. And finally, I can take some flat brush even. For example, Spectrum R16, it looks like this. And I have a Sprout Green, which is a really nice green color, which will be our inner corner. Yeah, this one has a lot of fallouts. Doesn't look too bad. Now allow me to recreate it on the other eye off camera. Lower lash line I will tightline with Moira Cosmetics Supernova Multichrome Gel Liner in Rare. It looks very beautiful, but it's more glittery. It's still very beautiful. I just thought the bottom line is not empty, so I will get that. Now I think I will try to find a red glittery something, or mix it, and do the actual red. Okay, let's try to use this liquid lipstick. This is De Ville by Black Moon. It's absolutely beautiful red. And I'm gonna just place a bit of it onto my hand here. And then with the Zoeva brush, where is it? So Zoeva 317 wing liner, I will start drawing the line. I will probably need a couple of layers, but it should be okay. This is layer number 1. Let me repeat off camera. Okay, this is stunning, and I will finish up the face slightly. I think I will add some like pinkish blush and the same lipstick to the lips, so it's like tied together. And we'll come back in the full look, so we can have a better overview. So this is how the makeup looks from a different distance. I think it's still very nice. The green is vibrant. I took a bit more dark green here, that's why red is not so prominent on that background, but with the lips I think it's okay. It's not really my color scheme, because yeah, that's just it. But it still is looking good in my opinion. So the green gradient and the red elements to it is our first complementary color schema in Harmonies. Oh, monochromatic I already showed. This one is the second one, and 2 more to go. And now let's have a look on this makeup from the phone camera, because on phone sometimes it looks different, and in real life I think it's a bit more bright. So let's have a look at that. This is what my phone shows. I think it also looks okay. The blending is fine so far. I will have a bit of troubles in my inner corners because I have quite an eyelid in there. It has a lot of different folds, so to say. Lipstick is darker in this light, but that's probably because just the lighting is too much for my phone. But this is what we're dealing with, and I like it. I don't hate it. There is no actual shimmer in this look, so I will not try. I will not do the different lighting kind of situation. Just so you know, the lashes are Kiss Pompadour. I usually use these or the Pixie. It's both blowout serious. I absolutely love them, and I have to use the lashes for the looks with camera and with photos, just because my own lashes, I cannot get to the roots from the top to make them black. So they grow white to brown because I'm blonde, and this is just what I'm dealing with. You don't have to if you have black lashes. My honest respect to you and to your lashes. For the contour, I remind you that I'm cool toned and with a dry skin. For the contour, I started using this Fenty cream in Amber, so it's Chicks Out, and this is so much better than the stick. It's crazy. This will be repeated throughout the looks for this video. Most other products probably will be different. Highlighter is got to be glow finishing. This is what it is, and it's layered with Fenty in Rosé Rave. I love glittery highlighters in real life. It looks absolutely stunning, and I bought both the How Many Carats, which is white-ish, and this Rosé Rave, which is pinkish. This one has come somewhat smoother, and How Many Carats, it's turning into a review of other products. I'm sorry about that. So let's have our 2 other looks. We have now the Triad, and we have monochromatic I already gave, complementary I gave, but I said 2. 2 means our Harmony in colors and the Triad. So let's do Harmony next, and for that we will have to switch again. Don't mind me. Hello again. I did all the same stuff again. As I said, it's going to be a long video and my skin is going to hate me after it. But anyway, it's worth it. I'm taking the Harmony in analogous colors. I decided to go with a classic purple to orange, purple to yellow basically. I will need about a couple colors from each hue, and I decided to use the Bright Matte by Beauty Bay because it has a lot of colors. So I will be using Real Techniques this time. They are a bit smaller as brushes, and yeah, from lavender we're going. You can do the horizontal gradient or you can do the vertical gradient, so it's up to you. You can also do 2 gradients. This is actually kind of a good idea. I want to do the halo eye this time. Halo eye with those colors. I think it will be looking really nice. I will need a bunch of brushes. one for application and another one for basically blending. So approximately like this. These are all Real Technique. Shading brush and essential crease brush, all the same. So I'm starting with shading brush. It's good for application in my opinion because it's like still fluffy but it's not big. So anyway, I'm starting with darkest to lightest. My darkest is gonna be, let's take Grape Escape for example. I'm tapping the brush off and I will start with inner corner from here and outer corner same way. This will be the darkest spots. So right now I'm just placing them in the shape I kinda want. Now I'm taking the essential crease brush and I'm taking shade Living for Lavender. It's lighter. Also removing the axis because Beauty Bay eyeshadow, for example, they just have a lot of fallout most of the times. And I'm starting to blend that. It's a bit lighter than it was supposed to be, but it's okay. This will work anyway. You may need to repeat the same process. Now I'm not dipping it again, just using whatever is left on the brush and blending it out once again. So this can be done a few times. Not the quickest process, unfortunately. And same on the inner corner. Here it starts to lift because my eye is watery. Oh, I will leave it for a while. I can wait for it to dry, it's okay. Okay, after the purple I can take the same essential crease brush, but now I will dip it into our next color, which is actually red. Red orange. So let's take something like Hot Stuff. This is going to be the red and mix it. This is Hot Stuff. Mix it right on the brush with Heat Wave. This is going to be lighter application, so the fluffiest brushes usually do the lighter application because I don't need a spot already, I just need it to blend into each other. Doing it from both sides. Now I will take same but different. This is Defining Crease brush, actually doesn't matter. Let's take Tangerine Dream. I think I like this one a bit more. The previous one positioning and on the same spots as I had my mix. And with a dense brush, which is Smudge, I will take some yellow, like Hello Sunshine, and place it in the center. That's how we close our halo eye. And now I can drag these colors to each other. So the yellow I'm dragging from the center into the orange to blend it better. Then returning to that same brush with orange, repeating the color. And finally, purples. Quite a sunset eyes. Yeah, that's not bad. Now I will take the brush which I had pink on, remove a couple of shades from here and taking nothing else, which is beige in here. I'm gonna blend this all into the skin just by the edge. If you place your eyeshadow on something like a watery spot, it may not work properly. It may get stuck in that spot. You gotta pay attention to what's happening. Yep. This is the sunset I created. Let me recreate it on the other eye off camera. This is the result for now. My eyes start to hate me because this is the third makeup, actually fourth makeup today, just because I was going out, and now this is the third look that I've created. Let's add black liner and lashes as well and finish up some of the face. I think I will go with some lipstick in the same range, maybe something purple to match. And let's have a look on the final result of this one. So this is my analogous color palette, as you can see. I decided to use mostly mattes in this demonstration, so it's a bit better understandable in blending. If you have problems with some of the blendings or you don't have some of the colors, you can just place a shiny, sparkle, whatever, all over, and it will look good. Any sparkles will basically hide if you had any problems with. On the lips today I'm wearing Black Moon Ashes and Lethal Zephyr. I have a bit of a struggle with this formula, so I just placed ashes on top of it, and now it's more opaque and I kind of like it more. That's what we're dealing with. Sunset in Halo, very nice. I think that turned out pretty good as well, and you can see the colors, this and this, and this is how you can use it in your makeup. I think it's one of the most interesting schemas and one of the easiest to implement as well, because you don't have to work very precisely with the stuff. You can just try to mix one into another and you technically have just the middle colors to mix everything together, which is very appreciated. Yeah, just like monochromatic, this one is one of my favorite ones. I use it quite often, and this makeup is what analogous Harmony will be. So now let's have a look on this makeup in the phone camera, so we can have a bit of a better overview how it looks in real life, or at least on phone. This is what we are dealing with, and you can see it's a bit less vibrant on the phone camera right now. Also, this lash needs to go to the retirement. Full of glue already. I'm just having a hard time saying goodbye to products. And blending is okay, except this one. I had problems with watery eyes, and this is what happened, basically. But anyway, I'm still pretty happy, and to be honest, nobody's gonna look on your makeup like this very close. It's only I do like that for myself. So I know where the problem is, and I know that next time I will need to fix it. Highlighter is still got to be. So this was our makeup number 2 of the schemas that you can use for your makeup with color wheel. And now the last one and the conclusion, and also let's have the last one and then I will tell a bit more. Okay, same place, same configurations. I already prepared everything, at least how I could. And now I was thinking about which colors we still did not use, and I think we are only left with some blue. I think there was no blue yet. But blue gives us the triad of yellow and red, which we kind of used already. But yeah, I was thinking maybe starting with blue and yellow on the upper lid and lower lid to create in red, something like that. Or green blue, then we have orange, yellow and violet red, which is also interesting triad. So this one is the main color, and then we have our violet red and yellow, yeah, orange yellow basically. But I can go darker or I can go lighter, this doesn't really matter. I just want to use the color that I didn't use in the makeup yet. So let's start with something. Okay, I have decided on the blue frame and our cut crease being red to yellow. That's pretty much it. So our frame I will be building with the angled brush. This is Luxie 207 medium angled shading, so it's slightly angled as it's supposed to. I'm starting with a middle kind of shade. I want bobbing along. I'm using the same Matte Bright from Beauty Bay. So I define where my crease is by looking straight, and I'm starting to place the shade into the crease, and then I can open up the eyes and just continue the blend with whatever left on the brush. So I'm going right into the corner here, just because our cut crease is going to be cut, and this is the first color for it. It can be messy at first, it's okay. We are all fixing a bit later. The corner here can also be dark. Okay, now I'm taking smaller brush. This is Essence, just a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going directly into Stormy Night. It's a very dark blue. It's gonna be our deep color, and I'm placing it and wiggling the brush in circular motion so that it won't get stuck too much, and I'm bringing it along the line here as well. So that's a good start. Also bringing it to 1/3 of the eye approximately. Same on the bottom. Beautiful, very deep. Now I'm returning to previous blue. That brush is for the blending. You see these little lines? These are from my eye creases. So ideally I need to blend with my eyes closed completely, otherwise it's not gonna be smooth. So here I'm blending only the outer edges. I'm not touching the very depth part. And now I take a clean brush and the shade Nothing Else, which is beige, because we need to blend it into the skin, so we need some skin color. So for everybody it's gonna be different. For me, it's Nothing Else. Going over a couple of times for the intensity and overall positioning. And after you're somewhat happy with the result, we can cut into. So cutting will be done in my case first with micellar water and then with concealer. I'm gonna use this. It's technically just a toothpick with a bit of cotton on the end. So you can buy them on Amazon, for example. And I'm dipping it into my personal micellar water. And I will start cutting the crease where the actual crease and just above it. Approximately till here. Trying to walk carefully. And this is all we don't need. Why I'm using micellar water first is because this color is pretty intense. And when I just use concealer, it may become mixed with blue. And I don't want that. We need the clean area. Yeah, something like that. Now I'm taking Tarte Shape Tape and flat brush, small one. This is a bit too much that I took on the brush. So I'm gonna repeat these lines as accurate as I can actually. Cutting everything, creating this blank canvas for our next color. Now our red, I'm taking somewhat flat brush and the shade Hot Stuff, or even Head Over Heels. I kind of like Head Over Heels. This is how it looks. And from here, I'm gonna place it and try to blend into the blue. It's technically easy to do through purple. I wish my red was more red, honestly. But it's okay. You can work with this. Taking blue, adding slightly up, and you can actually dig into purple to mix them together. And then another brush and yellow. Yellow will be right here. Yellow we can mix through orange, which is what I will try to do here. The red is really disappointing, honestly. Some pink and not red. But that's what I got. Let me do the other eye off camera. Same thing. And see it. So, that is how it looks on the phone. I would not say it's bad, but something happened with the purple right here and with the blending. Not everything will be perfect. It's okay. Next time it will be better. But from afar, it looks good. It looks very interesting. It's a lot of primary colors in this makeup. Probably not the favorite one that I did. But still, it's decent and it explains how the colors work together. It makes me a bit uncomfortable, but it attracts attention. That's the main purpose of it. So don't look there. It's for another video. Editing well here. My microphone decided to die closer to the end of everything, so I don't have audio for the last 3 videos basically for this editing, so I have to now just get this stuff quicker And on the screen you still see that I'm showing some of the information and also the looks that I've created, all of them. And I would ask you to vote in the comments which look was your favorite, if there is a specific color schema that you liked, really liked. And if you actually enjoyed the video, I would really love to know that. Hopefully my explanations were okay. I'm not best at explaining things sometimes, so it is what it is. Honestly, I hope I will improve with time and with producing more content. And thank you so much for watching. That was a long video, one of the first really long ones in my experience, and I hope I will do in-depth videos more. So yeah, thanks again for watching and see you in the next one. Bye.